figure it out. I got some Bitcoin. I told myself I wasn't gonna sell it. The pandemic hit, and it shot up to like, it was at 19,000 in like a December, and then it went down once the pandemic hit, and I panicked and sold it, and it shot up to 60,000 after that. And I learned more about Bitcoin in the 6 months after I sold it than the whole time I had it. So that's how I got into it. I think we met, a couple like a year or two after that, man. We both doing music. NFTs is brand new, and that's kind of how it came. What about you, man?
Yeah, it was funny because we met way before like Web3, and then we found each other again in Web3, and then we were trying to like flip some NFTs, and then we got into the Jack Butcher part, which we're gonna talk about that consensus. And everybody, if you're here in Austin, Texas, we're here locally in Austin, Texas. I'm running a Twitter space as well, so if you are here in the Twitter space, just make sure to go to This Podcast is Notable. It's up there. You can see us live in real time right now. Ask any questions. We're going to leave the questions till the end. But we do want to talk about This Podcast is Notable. The title, it just came between me and you, bro. We were, the craze of checks. Yeah. We were literally just like in awe of what Jack Butcher had to say, with his checks.art, with double checking everything in the blockchain, make sure that you don't get scammed. How was it to get a NFT for like 0.01 or something like that, right? And then you were able to flip it for at least 0.1 0.15 or something like that. Like, how was that first flip? Like, how did you feel when you first flipped like an NFT?
I mean, it's a feeling that I can't really explain. But I mean, shout out to you, man, because I mean, we've been knowing each other for a while. But you hit me up and you was like, "Yo, bro,
I think this might do something."
Yeah. You were like, "It's this dude, Jack Butcher. He got this platform, Visualize Value. He's working with these dope artists, Jalil, Trav. They got these projects." And you was like, "Here's one of the projects. It's out in the old Peppin."
Yeah.
And our boy Beat was like, "Out in the old Peppin." That was the one.
Shout out
Beat the Odds. And he was like, "I think this is the one." And man, we got it. I think a day or two later, Jack Butcher retweeted the Out in the Old
And then Trav changed the image and all that.
Changed the metadata, exactly. And it shot up on Blur.
Shot up.
And we flipped from 01 to like 0.18.
Yeah, that was the time when Blur just came out with the airdrop. And then that's when we were like hunting. NFTs were hot. But that's not the case now, man. Like, there's a lot going on with NFTs. They have been going down. I mean, this is risky. Obviously, like NFA, do your own research and everything. But the people just getting in right now, crypto's all about Pepe. What's going on with this craze of Pepe, bro? Like, I feel the internet meme is coming back. It feels like Dogecoin's vibe again back in 2020, because that's when I entered in the space.
Definitely.
I entered in 2020, had a little bag of Dogecoin, sold a little early, could have made more profits, but it's better to regret, not instead of losing profits. But now this Pepe thing, when I told you, bro, this Pepe going up, and I was like, yo, don't buy maybe, because it's all time high right now. But every time I told you not to buy, it just kept going up. What do you think about Pepe, man? I know a lot of people want to know, what do you think about Pepe, bro?
Man, it's an interesting thing, because the relationship, the face card that Pepe has is a wild one, right?
It's so
the history is so wild, and shout out to the documentary,
that feels good, man.
Feels good, man. That was made. I think that's really have been the catalyst for Pepe, right? Like, really trying to take something bad and make it good, right? Or take something that has been tarnished or has been, marred with just, vitriol, right? And making it into something that could change everybody.
I mean, for those who don't know, Pepe is the Pepe frog that you keep seeing, like these memes on Twitter. Yeah. You think it's funny and all that, and in reality has a really deep backstory. Well, we saw in the documentary, the creator, Matt Fury, intended for it to be a children's book. Yeah. People in 4chan kind of like grew this frog, and it's our frog, and people are copying our frog, so we're going to make it violent so they don't copy it. It was just like they were using it, this permissionless thing that they did. You know what I'm saying?
Permissionless.
Hey, yeah.
That's the word of the podcast.
That's the word of the day.
Word of the day.
Word of the day, permissionless, because you never know what you're capable of doing unless you do it, right? So backtracking to Jack Butcher, I want to talk about a little bit of my story of how I met Jack Butcher. Lamoon had a consensus pass. She was gonna DJ for Web3 Familia. Shout out Web3 Familia. And they ended up, I guess, not doing it, but she still got the pass. I wasn't supposed to be there, bro. Right? And I knew Jack Butcher was gonna be in that building, and I was like, yo, I need to get in no matter what. I turned over the fucking badge so the name doesn't appear, and I was like, yo, the badge is right here. So I went in and just really wanted to meet him, man. Genuine dude. I told him, bro, you talk about permissionless so much. I did what you said, bro. Definitely. I'm here permissionless. So shout out to him, man, and Jaleel. Right now, NFTs are kind of like in a up and down swing. Definitely in the more downer swing. Pepe is the talk of the town. And, things can change, so we got to adapt. So switching the subject real quick, my bad. Let's talk about the market. Right now, Bitcoin is going around 27,000. Ethereum at 1,800. We got XRP maybe 46 cents. Cardano 38 cents. We got the global market cap at around $1 trillion. I always think it's good after around $1 trillion. Yeah. Doge 7 cents. It's going down. People taking out of Doge and maybe putting it.
Then the Pepe.
Solana, we got $21. We got Shiba with the 994. It's number 16 in the rankings. AVAX 16. Pretty boring. Let's see where Pepe's at. Let's see. I'm like pretty bored.
You're like, let's get to the good stuff.
Let's get to the good stuff. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, 128, 71% up for the day, almost back at an all-time high. The fully diluted market cap is over $500 million in the past 17 days. Let's see. I know it passed 70,000 holders the other day, or I think today actually it passed the other day, but pretty amazing stuff. A lot of millionaires have made it. A lot of people have been just fading it, and now they're getting into it. Binance has not listed it. Coinbase has not listed it. KuCoin has not listed it. This is still an underground meme token for you.
So why do you think it is that CoinMarketCap refused to report the data correctly?
Well, CoinMarketCap is owned by Binance, if I'm not mistaken, right? And Binance is, they're taking their time to list it. Maybe they want to, get some bags and before they list it.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course,
this happened with Shiba too. As soon as it got listed on Binance and everything, it just skyrocketed. So, I mean, I'm not the best expert in TA, but it happened with Doge, it happened with Shiba, and I think Pepe right now is just a bigger internet meme than all three of them. Than all two of them.
The momentum has definitely been more for sure. I would say, like from what I seen Shiba, I seen Doge. I was on the Cardano wave, so I got in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Talk to me about that.
When Doge happened, I was on Cardano, and everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna make it to $1. We're gonna make it to $1." They did, but I had got in on Cardano at 31 cents at the time. It shot up to $3.40.
Dang.
So I was like,
what's going on?
Fuck that Doge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck that Doge. We went from 30 cents to $3.40. Yeah. That's the type of motion that I'm on, right? So that was a thing back then. So I, fundamentally, I'm not a meme coin person. I'm not that type of person.
You never got entered into the space like that.
Yeah. But when you told me about Pepe, and it was like within the first 5 days of it even launching.
I thought it was late too. I was like, I don't know.
We did feel late, and when I looked at it, I seen the chart, and I was like,
it's disgusting.
I may be stubborn, but
yeah, I'm not stupid. Exactly.
I'm not stupid. That's what I tweeted, like verbatim. So I jumped in, and I'm happy, man, because I feel like I'm a pepillionaire,
The pepillionaire, that's right. Yo, if you want to check out any of our Twitters, Twitter Sam Sage Wise with a Z.
You can follow me at DKTRN9NE, Dr. 9. I know a lot of people have fun trying to figure out what it really says.
Dr. 9.
Dr. 9. Yeah, that's what it is. You feel me? So
yeah. No, let's talk about music, man. I know because we're kind of still in the Web3, and we did a couple of NFT music drops and stuff, but I know you were working on something. How have you implemented music with like new technology like AI and Web3? What's going on in your head with
tons of ways, man. I've deployed Chat GPT for like chord progressions, lyrics. Like you could have a writer's block. You'd be like, Chat GPT, finish this line for me. You know what I mean? So little things like that. But then this new emergence, right, of this AI voice model, right? You heard the Drake and the Weeknd. You've heard
Man,
some
they
Kanye.
sound so good, bro.
I saw
It
some.
sounds way better than the fucking original
I
Drake.
know, man. So it's like I definitely got to play around with the Kanye model. I got to play around with the Nipsey Hussle model as well.
Is it easy? Is it easy like doing that or?
I think if you are hell bent on figuring it out, I think you can. If there's a will, there's a way, man. Like if you want to
For
figure
real.
it out, you can figure it out.
Now
But
everything's on YouTube. Everything's on a GitHub
definitely,
link. Everything is accessible. Everything is open source.
definitely,
Bro, we are living in the greatest time of our lives right now. So like there's two people right there, right? There's people that consume the content, there's people that create the content. Go out there, create the content, consume it, entertain yourself as well, but go out there and create. I think that's the best thing in Web3 as well. A lot of people are just like pretty lost. I feel like in, Web3, I felt like when I started, whatever I was making money in, I was biased, right? Like, oh, that's the project that I like because I'm making money in it, right? And it just feels like that. But with Pepe, it just feels different. But I'm saying this right now, right? It just feels different because it's fucking 17 days old. The fucking meme coin that can shit
It's
go down to
still new,
zero. I
man.
mean, I want everybody to tell me, yeah, it's gonna go down to zero. I want everybody to tell me that, bro, because we're doing a good thing, bro. Counterculture in Web3 is a big thing right now.
Yes.
Especially like the crypto funks, right? How was the crypto funks created? By Zagabon. Zagabon is now a creator of Azuki, one of the biggest projects ever, but he did the crypto funks as a counterculture thing. And
generative art, right?
yeah, but it's flipped. It's literally copy and pasta flipped. Like Ryder Rips and Pauly. Right now they got sued by Yuga Labs. We can talk about that.
Yeah, we were just looking at the document. Remember the PDF I sent you?
With the whole list.
The big picture, right? How Yuga Labs and MoonPay and all these people are in cahoots to like try to just rug the NFT
There's
community,
just more
right?
to it. There's just more to it than because people think Pauly and Ryder are just trolling and they want to just troll. There's more to it probably than that if you look deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just so much more to it. And right now, stupid shit goes up. Like literally, it's just like the stupidest shit.
The thing that doesn't make sense works.
The thing that does it, Web3 doesn't need to make sense, right?
That's their whole thing.
And everybody's always looking for the next opportunity and the next thing into do. So like I'm basically like just understanding that we don't need to understand things to pull the trigger sometimes because it goes by so fast and we need to adapt, right?
Yes, bro.
But people just getting into this space, or especially in this podcast, or listening to us and don't know anything about crypto, NFTs, or anything, we can slow it down as well. Just let us know because this is our passion. We kind of really enjoy doing this. There is a lot of opportunity. This changed the way I look at money. For sure.
Of course.
This changed the way I look at money.
Of course.
Sometimes you need another perspective to let you, think outside the box of what's going on. But hey, right now it's helping a lot of people out. So yeah.
Definitely, man. I wonder what's next in the Web3 space. Like what I learned was the most fascinating thing to me is that you would think a week or 2 weeks or a month would be that of amount of time in the Web3, but it's not. Like a week or a month is like a year.
Yeah, it passes by so fast. It's like, oh, are we still talking about this project? No.
That
shit went to zero. What are you talking about?
I think Nakamigos was
remember
a victim to Pepe. Like I really do believe that.
Well, it's all about phases. Like you went through the checks.
Yeah.
You saw 400 plus derivatives of checks.
Then we went to the OPEPing.
Yeah, the OPEPing, and then after the OPEPing, the TRAF and the math checks out and all that shit, all the derivatives of that.
Status not found.
And then boom, Nakamigos came out. All the buzz of Nakamigos, people about tweeting about all his art of Nakamigos and all that shit. Boom, boom, boom.
Thread got FUD in it. Like
how long did it take for Nakamigos phase to end, or how long did it take for checks to end? Maybe a month, or maybe 3 weeks. And now we're in Pepe. We're in 2 weeks in Pepe. Do you think Pepe?
Yeah.
Phase is gonna die out, or is there something to it that?
No, I think the Feel Good Man, the documentary.
It's literally the documentary.
Yeah, I think the documentary is a catalyst for Pepe.
It's making people understand.
But let's speak about something else as far as the timeline of Web3. Like just when we this very time we're talking about, Franklin is bored.
Oh yes.
Was at the top of this degen counterculture, like, you know, trading. Everybody's watching him, what he's doing, and to just see where he was at then, which is 3 weeks ago, a month ago,
Yeah, almost
2
a month
months ago.
Yeah.
To now, it's like
He's gone. He's disappeared.
Deactivated his account.
To anybody that doesn't know, Franklin is bored. Is somebody that minted 53 Bored Apes. Basically, he was known for trading Bored Apes every day, making the little amount of ETH as possible, even if it was for a lot of money, right? And he would say, "Oh, I flipped this ape to make 0.05 ETH, blah 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 blah," every day though, right? And then now, right after that, he, I guess, gambled his money too much, put a lot of lend protocols. Like, he was lending, you know, using the ape.
Dow.
He was using the ape as a lending so he can get the crypto. It can get a little risky. Leveraging, I've never got into leveraging, never got into lending any NFT or protocol. That's very, you know, for other type of people. But I just like the dollar cost average. I like to see an opportunity and take it.
Arbitrage.
And I like to arbitrage. Yeah, like that's the whole thing. Like in NFTs and crypto, no matter what you're doing, you're arbitraging at the end. Someone needs to buy your sell.
Definitely.
Someone needs to buy your sell.
I agree.
But a lot of influencers now they're just not hitting the same. We used to look up to a lot of influencers in the space. And now they're not making sense, bro. They're saying not to buy it, and people are making millions.
Well, they fudding it when they holding it. You know what I mean? They fudding their own
they
bags.
tell you not to. They gatekeeping.
Yeah.
They tell you not to buy so they can buy more. It's
That's
a lot of
crazy.
things going on like that.
So what do you think is next for like the music space in the Web3? Like, what do you think is the alpha for the music, the creators, you know, trying to get into this space, like trying to...
Yo, I see DOHDI in the chat. What's up, the Pepe fraud? I see you, bro.
What up, Dodie? What up?
I think the next thing for musicians coming into NFTs or Web3 is token gated audio. Token gated audio and token gated events. I'm sorry. Yeah. You know, buy this collectible, get into this place. You know who's doing that now? Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud, yes.
Rolling Loud is one of the first festivals.
So if you bought a Rolling Loud NFT, you can go to any Rolling Loud.
Yeah,
festival?
VIP.
VIP. Oh.
Yeah, VIP.
I need to get me one of those.
You get in there, and literally, like, to be honest, I didn't mint it because it was a little too much. It was like over an ETH worth mint. But like, the utility obviously is worth it. In my opinion, I thought they weren't gonna make it happen, but they are trying actively now to make it happen in just more than the United States, in the other countries. World. Yeah, in the world for Rolling Loud. Yep. Yeah. So I already got back for to see people on Rolling Loud. So it's pretty dope that it worked. So I just hope it just keeps working. What's up, y'all? What's up, man? I hope you good, bro. You got your Pepe bag ready, bro?
Appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. We're also in the Twitter space. Every Monday we're gonna be here. I appreciate you. Good to go.
There we go. Hell yeah.
He said he's good to go. Bro, it's been crazy. I only took profits like maybe once or twice. I'm kind of scared to take more profits in Pepe. I don't want to miss out on another boat. It's still not mainstream. Let's talk a little bit about security, about wallet security.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's like, he's like, no shade. Listen, let's talk about security. Nah, because it's funny. Like I got, right?
That's
like,
right.
I got. Like,
yo, share your experience real quick.
So a month ago, like, you know, with the whole craze with checks and visualized value, I took a course that Jack Butcher did. It's called the Permissionless Apprenticeship, and basically it teaches you about, you know, when you apply for a job or you apply for, you know, something that you're going for, you're asking for permission to do that, right? And so many times, just that element itself can be a roadblock to wherever you're trying to get to. So the permissionless apprenticeship is all about just taking the opportunity into your own hands, like taking the opportunity versus asking for permission for it, right? And so me being, you know, just zoned into this apprenticeship, right? Like
Visualize value.
visualize value. I turn the notifications on for Jack, right? And in this time, his account was compromised.
His visualized actual account was
Yes,
compromised.
yes, his account was compromised. I'm at a bar or something drinking. I don't know what I'm doing, and I just get a notification like free mint. Visualize value. You're like, what?
Hey, there's never gonna be a free mint of nothing. It's never gonna be an airdrop of nothing. There's never people tag you, bro. This is how you gotta learn in Web3, and that's fine. Like, bro, it was the actual account. I don't fucking blame you for getting got. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, of course.
I don't blame you for getting got, but
that being said, with the security, you should have a burner wallet.
There we go.
You should have a wallet that does not have anything in it but the gas that you need to move around in it.
That's it.
And if your curiosity is that high, you use your burner wallet. Don't use your wallet with your bag in it because you're gonna be a sad person.
And if you want to click a link and you need, and if you want to click a link and you need to use your burner, you might as well not be even clicking that link. You know?
yeah, exactly. Think about that. Let's just use our burners on that. Right?
One thing I want to touch on security. I didn't know what mnemonic seed phrases was at the very beginning back in 2020. A mnemonic seed phrase is the phrase that holds your crypto key. If you leave your crypto in Coinbase, in Robinhood, in any of these commercial exchanges, they're not yours yet. You need those keys. You need to own those keys. Once you own those keys, I didn't know this for 6 months, you can actually take those keys and no matter what wallet carrier, it could be MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Atomic, you can import those keys into that wallet server and your money is back. It's yours. So as long as you hold those keys, those 12 words, 24 words, mnemonic seed phrase, you hold your actual crypto wherever you go.
I need a 24. I only got 12s.
Yeah, well, the 24 comes with also a ledger or a Sparrow wallet. Yeah. You can, but the ledger, I use 2 ledgers, like physical ledgers. No matter if the ledger gets lost, the 24 words will always remain with me, and I could just get another fucking ledger or any other, like a Trust wallet. I can import it, boop, right in my Trust wallet, and there's my look. We're about to see Bitcoin adoption next year. Like no other, bro.
No, I'm already know.
Like no other.
ATMs everywhere.
Like no other. El Salvador, the first fucking president mining Bitcoin with volcanoes. El Salvador doesn't even know what Bitcoin is, and they're using it to transact for fruits and for milk and for eggs and a house.
Yeah,
bro, it's real.
It's happening.
You
got firms like real estate firm, crypto real estate firm
in Miami. Yeah, houses, all that shit.
Everything. So
all that shit. Like people are starting to understand digitally. They need to wake up digitally because everything is digitally. We stream, we look at social media. Engagement equals currency. Mm-hmm. Engagement equals currency now, bro. Yeah. Any engagement in any social media.
That's how Pepe is where it's at right now.
Exactly, bro. You know because it's the best counterculture of them all. It's our counterculture. The VCs are so fucking mad that Pepe is in our hands. The VCs are so mad that we're getting money.
They shorting it.
Well, maybe they're shorting it, but they're just mad that the people like us that never had a chance for some corporate funds are actually getting something. You know, we can actually fight against the fucking resistance, and that's what crypto has always been about. Yeah. That's it. But no matter what, hey, me and you and whoever's listening out there, all we're doing is trying to acknowledge that we need to be ready for whatever's coming. The US dollar is not as promised. Banks are falling down. Who is going to be able to trust, your value? Is the dollar going to keep its value? Is it going to keep inflating? Is it not? So that's why we have Bitcoin. That's why we have a code. Everything would be digital, I think, in the future, bro. So
I agree.
We're in the right spot, and I think if anybody wants to understand a little bit more, reach out to us. We're on Twitter. Pod is notable.
Yes.
If you ever want to interview with us, have a conversation, maybe any one-of-ones, you can also email us at thispodcastisnotable@gmail.com. Bro, we're open-minded.
This is a platform for Web3 creators, for creators, period. That's why we made this. This pod is notable. If you got NFT projects, if you got a music project, if you a small business entrepreneur, you want to get your word out, that's what we here for. So, we really just appreciate y'all being in with us and we riding this Pepe wave right now.
We can talk about that too, like local businesses with blockchain.
Yeah.
That can help a lot of businesses out.
Localizing NFT projects is a big thing. That's some more alpha, right?
It's just a lot of people have it engraved in their minds, like it's so volatile. I don't want to touch it.
Well, if your utility is local, think about it. Like if an NFT could get you a free coffee at your coffee shop, in your neighborhood once a week, you would probably use that NFT. You get what I mean?
Exactly. You'll show up like a punch card.
Definitely.
Boom.
Cause think about it, like let's talk about Veecon. Like we trying to cover that in 3 weeks. That's a token gated event. Like we buying an NFT to travel, 1,000 miles to go, be with other people that got the same NFT. And it's like, imagine if you could just go down the street. Like, it's the same thing.
Yeah, with token gated restaurants, token gated.
Yes.
You can't go in this restaurant unless you get that.
Unless you get the NFT. No, that's gonna happen.
Yeah. So talking about Veecon, I went last year to Veecon. I actually met a couple of people that I've talked to in the space, for almost over a year.
Yeah.
Very cool. You gotta understand, we were at a bull run. Right?
Oh, it was
everything was lit. Everyone was happy, bro. Everyone was happy. So, it was pretty cool to understand that the majority of V Friends holders, that was their first NFT. Every V Friend, like the Series 1, it was like at 7 ETH or something. But every V Friend that was there, oh, it's my first NFT ever, man. Gary V just put me on, and I'm never selling this NFT. Bro, 90% of people that were there for that event, right?
Tell them about what you got to do at the end of the event.
Oh, yes, I'm going to get that. Yeah, so, all right, so this Veecon ticket, a lot of people literally, bought this for like over an ETH, right? Just a ticket for 3 days. I bought it for like 0.4 ETH. It got all the way down to 0.4. I'm like, oh, I'm getting it cheap. Got it for 0.4. Expressed and enjoyed 3 days with that 0.4. Yeah. The third day, Gary V's like, all right, man, thank you so much for coming to this event. And I just want you to know, if you keep the ticket, we're going to give you a fucking Snoop Dogg collab. And everybody's like, oh, my God. As soon as I check my fucking phone, bro, the floor's going up, bro. And we're still here. Gary V's still talking. My ticket's going up in price. Yeah, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Gary V's is there, and my ticket's going up. I should sell. That's not like, that's my bro. That's like mentality to like, yo, I should sell. So I listed for like 0.68 or something like that, because I saw it at 0.8. And then when I got to the outside to get some Wi-Fi at a restaurant, boom, it was like 0.7. So I'm like, let me just floor this bitch, right? Yeah. I was like 0.68. Boom. And then 5 minutes later, it sold. So that's literally crazy. I paid for the ticket, and the ticket paid for everything else. My flight, my fucking stay, my everything. Like, I literally went there for free. That's the power of token gated events. Imagine Drake. Drake throws a concert, and then Drake said, whoever holds my ticket's going to get something special. Just hold on to it. Boom. People are going to sell it and flip it. The supply and demand's going to go crazy, and whoever wants to sell it can sell it. Whoever wants to flip it can flip it. And the experience
was free at that point.
Yeah, and it's a digital collectible that you were there. It's present in history.
Yes, sir. I think you can buy tickets up until, I think even while the event's going on, all that.
Yeah,
so I think that's the last thing that we're getting, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that is the last thing that if we're going to Veecon, that we're putting our mindset to go to Veecon this year. We don't know how, but we're gonna go. We're gonna
sponsors hit us up, sponsors right now.
Literally, we're gonna go. But the tickets, you can go to OpenSea. They're at Veecon Ticket 2023. The Veecon Ticket 2023. It's at 0.07 around there. But if you know somebody that has a ticket, they can delegate a +1, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I have to double check on that. But yeah, you can get the tickets available. It's way cheaper than last year, bro. People were paying 1 ETH to get into that network.
0.07, you said?
0.07. Was that 140 bucks, $130?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Something like that. So it's for 3 days. I think the biggest thing is just the stay and everything. Nuts.
Yeah, I think who they got? They got Busta Rhymes.
Musical performances.
Snoop Dogg.
Busta Rhymes.
Ill Mind.
People's gonna be there. There's gonna be bro, Jack Butcher needs to be there. I don't know why he's not there.
Needs to be there.
He needs to be there.
He said they ain't came with the bag. He said Gary V need to come with that bag.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Gary V's projects are also gonna be there. Like literally every project he worked, because last year World of Women was there, CyberCon was there, Dead Fellas was there. I'm trying to think of what other project was there. Snowfro was there, the creator of Chromie Squiggles. And a whole fucking like trade shop. Like people were trading cards and shit, like basketball cards and fucking football cards, bro. They were. Oh wait, in Veecon there was this guy that there was $100 jackets. Right, the first day. It's limited jackets only today. $100. Motherfucker got a jacket. Fwang. Next day, hey, this is a limited jacket. I'll give it to you for 0.5. 0.5 ETH. Bro, at the time, 0.5 ETH was like 2,500. He fucking flipped 2 of them.
That's crazy.
So he flipped $100 to like $5,000 in one day for flipping a fucking merch in fucking Veecon. I mean, they're fucking grinding in Veecon too, bro. Especially because everything is together. It's not like NFT NYC, and I haven't been there.
It's at the stadium in Indianapolis, right?
Yeah, it was at the stadium in Minneapolis when I went last year, and it's gonna be in another stadium in the Indianapolis this year.
That's just his way of networking with them people, because he want to own the Jets one day. So.
Bro, he said V friends are gonna. He said in the meeting, he said V friends are gonna allow me to buy the Jets. So thank you.
yeah. I like that.
That's what he said, man. It's so crazy. And Gary V, talking about Gary V, he was one of the first people to tell his business partners, I don't give a fuck what you think this is, or if this shit is stupid, buy a fucking CryptoPunk.
Yeah.
And nobody knew what the fuck a CryptoPunk was.
And Jay-Z got one, right?
Yeah. Jay-Z got a CryptoPunk. Yeah. CryptoPunk is one of the first Ethereum blockchain pixel art. I think it is the first Ethereum blockchain pixel art PFP form that's on chain, and it was free back in 2017. And just not too long ago, they were maybe over $500,000.
Yeah,
you know. But now NFTs are sort of a little dying, man. Not a lot of people. NFT got too saturated. A lot of art that's useless. A lot that's valuable. Yes. As well, but a lot of useless one. Notable. Exactly. I mean, that's why I like the checks. I thought it was like Chromie Squiggles. Yeah. Bro, you see a normal person sees a fucking Chromie Squiggle, and they'll be like, I can do that.
Yeah.
And that's what
first thought.
And that's what Snowfro said. He's like, oh, a 5-year-old can do it. I'm well aware of that, but you don't know the back end. You don't know the coding. You don't know the you know what I mean? So it was pretty cool to actually bump elbows with people. Bump elbows with a lot of important people there in Veecon. So definitely, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Man. We're gonna cover it like it's the Super Bowl right here. This podcast is notable.
Yeah, I mean, maybe a lot of people would love to talk about NFTs and crypto with other people in real life. Like, I'm so glad we met and that we're talking in real life about crypto and NFTs. I've been like 2 or 3 years trying to talk to anybody about crypto and NFTs, and there's nobody to talk to, bro. You know what I'm saying? People think I'm crazy. People, what's this you buying? What are you doing? And I just like that feeling, bro, because I feel like I'm supposed to be where I'm supposed to be, even though I'm fully into music and I'm in love with music. Web3 is just a fucking passion, bro. It's just like, I really love it because not a lot of people understand.
It's the yellow brick road for the creators. You ask me, Web3, like
for the creators, yeah. Mm-hmm. If literally anybody has a question or anything, let me know. Feel free. I'm definitely gonna we're both gonna put this stream on YouTube as well. It's gonna be recorded. Shout out again to Dawa Studio for lending us a space. Literally,
yes, they are lifesavers.
You could catch them in Dawa Studios on Instagram. We'll put them on the links below when we record it, so y'all can check it out. Definitely a cool place in Austin, Texas. And we're gonna be doing podcasts if we can every Monday. Definitely just talking about our experience in Web3, what we can help out with other people, how we can innovate, because there's gonna be a lot of decentralized apps coming your way. It's gonna be a lot of digital wallets. And we can end on this note. 9. FedNow. You know about FedNow?
FedNow. I've seen it. It's like a instant payments for the Federal Reserve, right?
Yeah, something like that, bro. Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, all these things. They're gonna try to take it away from us, bro. They are going to try to take this away from us, bro. This is gonna be something that we are gonna need to understand. We need to own our value, bro.
Of course.
Because right now, they might even be controlling everything, right? Like, people, go ahead.
Well, it's funny you say that because of the whole like. He said, "Keep these streams going for sure." We gonna do that, bro.
Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for tuning in.
That was my whole thing. I was gonna say this earlier, but I think this is a better time to say it. The thing with Bitcoin that's so amazing to me is like usually when a country came out and said that we are no longer using the U.S. dollar to trade our goods and services, they were immediately invaded after that, and it was a thing. But everybody's saying that they're going away from the dollar. It's almost as if they're like, oh, I got a CD player or I got an MP3 player now. I'm not using CDs no more.
That's right.
And nobody's tripping because I think Bitcoin is their next thing anyway. And so Fed now is just like, I feel like they're just trying to clean up the pennies, bro.
There's so many unseen pennies that they don't know about. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And look,
Appreciate it.
Anybody that's in the Web3 space, we don't have just one wallet. We have multiple wallets, bro. Yeah. And right now we are our owners. So many wallets. Yeah, we are owners of our own value. In school, they never taught us how to finance ourselves. Yep. They never taught us how to write a check. Yep. They never taught us how to invest our money. Bro, this is Wall Street all over again, but for us.
Definitely.
This is it. This is it, and it's open source.
Open source.
It can be overwhelming.
You're gonna be your own bank.
You are. It can be very overwhelming, all of this. Like, I understand it can be very... bro, I thought Bitcoin was illegal back in 2018, bro. I thought Bitcoin was illegal because of Silk Road and everything that happened. And I don't think it's fair, the whole Silk Road thing. But at the end, that's what helped Bitcoin.
But cash is dirtier than Bitcoin, though. So.
Oh, yeah. And then they're trying to tell you, oh, Bitcoin is bad for the environment. Yeah. Use Cardano. Bitcoin's bad for the environment.
Yeah. They try to hit you with the emissions, like the emissions meter outside the mine.
Bro, ain't no emission meter. Everything is bad. Everything is bad for the environment. Even us, you, me, and the screen, everybody, bro. Your fridge is bad for your fucking environment, bro. You better unplug that fridge.
Nah, for sure, man. But this podcast is notable.
Yes, sir.
On Kick, on YouTube.
Yes, sir. Yes, Twitter. Sir. Any Q&As in the Twitter space or in the podcast, let me know. Come up and talk to us. Shout out to people that's in there. Shout out to people. Rowan. Shout out to H-Town.eth here, representing the H-Town. Shout out to A77007.eth.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here. No, we really appreciate it. And then last thing I want to say,
shout out to our boy Dodie.
Yeah,
too.
Shout out to Dodie with the Pepes. He got that Pepe bag,
bro. You know what time it is.
I'm gonna get you that Pepe so it can explode on the screen next time, bro. We're gonna definitely set it up. Definitely set it up. Shout out to Sewer Labs. I see down there too, man.
Sewer Labs, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Sewer.
What's up, Pa? What up, Pop?
You got your Pepe bag, Pop?
Hey, he said he got $1 billion Pepe. What you talking about, bro? He a Pepe billionaire.
Let's go.
No, man. I really appreciate y'all. This rerun's going to be on YouTube. And thank you guys for coming. Next Monday at night, we'll be here. Shout out to Dawa Studios again.
Dawa Studios, we appreciate y'all for providing this space for us to talk to the people and give it to them in a quality manner.
Let's fucking go. This podcast is notable. Over and out. Appreciate y'all.
Peace.